Good evening, guys. So I have taken the time this afternoon to write out 16 questions that I'm constantly getting about my mystery shopping program, and I am going to answer them all on this video. So the first question is what is a mystery shopper? Mystery shoppers go into industries of all different types, and we observe the customer service, the product knowledge of the employees, the cleanliness on the inside or outside of an establishment, and so much more. It just depends on the industry. And we mystery shop the food industry from fast food all the way to fine dining, airports, casinos, resorts, hotels, theme parks, movie theaters, banks, doctor's offices, testing centers, drug testing facilities, like the list goes on and on and on. Real estate. There is no industry that I can think of that does not have some type of mystery shopper. So just keep that in mind. It's everywhere and it's all over the world. Mystery shopping has been around knowingly since the 50s and it's not going anywhere. So I hope that answers that question. My second question is, how did you become a mystery shopper? How did I, Kayla, become a mystery shopper? I have been a process server longer than I have been a mystery shopper. One of the law firms I worked for introduced me to one of their clients who happened to be a mystery shopping company. They were in dire need for more mystery shoppers in South Carolina. I signed up. That's how I got going. I loved it so much. I asked for more information. They gave me a couple more companies that they worked with, but they didn't give me many. And I had to go out myself and discover what companies were legitimate because there are so many scams out there and they are very good at looking legitimate because mystery shopping companies, real ones, do not advertise, especially the higher end ones that actually pay, not just give you a little crumbs like these apps that y'all keep asking me about. Apps are crap. Remember that. Apps are not real mystery shopping companies. They're survey things. That's all they are. And that's why y'all whine and cry to me and say, well, I was a mystery shopper for a year and I didn't make nothing because you weren't working for a real mystery shopping company. So that answers that. It took me many years to develop the list of all the legitimate mystery shopping companies and merchandising companies. Question number 3, why do you charge for your program? Why does anyone charge for the knowledge that they have and sharing it with others? I have been a mystery shopper for over 14 years. I am one of the top mystery shoppers in the United States. I have a very high rating. I know what I'm doing. It took me years to develop this list, and now I help other people discover mystery shopping and help them be successful. Again, mystery shopping companies do not advertise. If you are lucky and you find a legitimate company on your own, you are going to have a very hard time navigating their website, getting mystery shopping jobs, getting them completed correctly. I cannot tell you how many messages and emails I get from people telling me how sorry they are because they went out by themselves and either got scammed or they found a legitimate company. I even have a screenshot at the end of this video telling me that even when they found a legitimate company, they didn't know what they were doing and they were well over their head and they didn't get paid, they didn't get reimbursed, and they lost all that time because they didn't know what they were doing. If you have a question before you go do a mystery shop, there is nobody to call. There is no one to email because, yeah, you have an email, but they're not going to get back to you in time. And guess what? If your mystery shopping report is late, you're not going to get paid for that. You're not going to get reimbursed, and you're going to give up because who would not feel defeated after that? I learned that the hard way. In the first 2 years of my 14-year career doing this, I almost gave up because I lost more money than I made. Question number 4, what will I get if I join your mystery shopping company? First of all, the moment you sign up for my company, you will get the list of all the legitimate mystery shopping and merchandising companies. That means you are safe. There is no scams in my program. I know this for sure because I work for every single one of these companies. Not only will you get that, but you will get training for a whole year by me and my community. You have access to me all week long. Every Thursday we meet from from 12:30, I had to think about it, from 12:30 to 1:30, and sometimes we go over, like today, we were on the call for over an hour and a half because I'm not going to leave you hanging. And if you need me when it's not Thursday, you have access to me. And if I don't get to you right away, one of my members knows the answer to your questions, and everyone is super helpful and loving. It is not a dog-eat-dog community. We are all very respectful of each other and love helping each other out. We want to succeed, and we want you to succeed. Also, I want to add, once you sign up with my program and you sign up with these companies, you are automatically a mystery shopper. There is no resume. There is no interview. There is no drug test. There is no background check. Keep that in mind. Question number 5. Do you have to have a car to be a mystery shopper? I advise that, but I live in an area where there is no public transportation. I live in Newberry, South Carolina, a very, very tiny little town. I live on 23 acres. So yes, I have to have a vehicle in order to get somewhere that's busier, that has a lot of opportunities. If you live in an area that has public transportation, no, you do not need your own vehicle. Question number 6, how far do you have to drive? Again, I live in the middle of nowhere, so I have to drive about an hour in different directions every day that I go mystery shopping. So let's say I live in Newberry, South Carolina, and I drive to Columbia, South Carolina. I spend the day there, like 4 or 5, sometimes 6, 7, 8 hours, but I make hundreds of dollars. Like last Sunday, I was in Greenville, South Carolina, and I made $550 in less than 5 hours. I had to think about that. Like, I even have videos about it. I went to Dick's Sporting Goods, and then I went across the street to REI doing audits, and I made $105 in less than 35 minutes. Like, this is a phenomenal thing to get into, but you have to know how to get these companies. Now, my members that live in big cities, like I have a young man that lives in Orlando, Florida, he makes more money than I do. His first week with me, barely knowing anything, he made $900 in Orlando, Florida. And that was back in April 2024. And now we just spoke, our last time speaking one-on-one was in late November. And for the month of October, he made over $6,000. So he made more than me. I average about $4,000 a month. So there's money to be made out there. Question number 7, can I bring someone with me? It depends on the industry. It depends on the mystery shop. Can you take someone to go eat with you? Yes. Can you take someone to go do an audit with you? No. Can you take someone to go do a Beanie Baby reset? Yes. Hope that makes sense. And in the instructions, it will tell you if you can't bring someone with you. Question number 8, how long does it take to do a job? Depends on the job. When I go into a bank, I expect about 20 to 30 minutes. When I'm going through a drive-through, I expect no more than 10 minutes. Question number 9, how much will I get paid per job? That also changes. I got my oil change done in October. I was paid $100 for the mystery shop, and I was reimbursed $150 for my reimbursement. So that means I got $100 in my pocket, and I got my money back for having to spend $150. So I made $100 in about 20 minutes. Okay. Now going through a drive-through, I'm going to make $10 to $15, sometimes a little bit more, but I hope that makes sense and gives you the idea. Question number 10, how long does it take to get paid? Everything I'm doing in January, I'm not going to get paid for it until February. Most companies start paying around the 15th till close-ish to the end of the month. Usually you're paid for everything by the 28th of the following month. But yes, you do have to wait all the way till the next month to get paid and reimbursed for everything you're doing in the current month. Question 11, do I get to choose what I want to do and when I want to do it? Yes, you can accept and decline any jobs you do or don't want to do. A lot of you don't want to do reveals, you tell me. You do not have to do those. Those are less than 10% of the entire mystery shopping industry. It used to be about 20%, but that has dropped. I love them, but I've been a process server. I'm not scared of anything, so I do them. I don't mind. They pay a lot more. I don't mind doing them, but you do not have to do them. Now, when it comes to, can I do them whenever I want? Yes and no. You're given a couple days to choose from of when you want to do a job, but you are definitely given a time frame. So let's say you're going to choose an Arby's mystery shop for lunch. You can't go until 11:30 and you must have it completed by 2 o'clock. Okay. If you're going to go to a bank, you can go 30 minutes after they open, but you can't go later than an hour before they close, and all the instructions tell you. So I hope that gives you a good idea. Let's see, question 12. Do I have to eat the food? Yes, you do. You have to taste it. Take one bite, eat half of a fry and a small bite of a burger. If you just get all the ingredients in one bite, you can even just chew it up and spit it out. Sorry to be gross, but I did that in the beginning because I was doing like 50 jobs a day. That was in my younger years. And there was no way I could eat all that food. Now, yes, you see me in my videos not eating all the food, you know, but I have done this for so long. I know what looks hot, fresh, and, you know, good. Like, it's a pass. Question 13. Can I return a purchase and still get reimbursed? Absolutely not. If you are caught doing that, which is very easy for them to find out, you will be fired from the mystery shopping company, if not all of them. They are all intertwined together. So keep that in mind. And the reason is because it's double dipping and fraud-ish, I should say. I know fraud's a harsh word, but let's say you're going to go do a job at TJ Maxx and you're given a $10 budget. You buy a pencil case. I'm just making things up. You buy the pencil case. That is your pencil case now. You're going to be reimbursed that $10 you spent on that pencil case. If you take it back, then you're double dipping. You're getting your money back and you're getting reimbursed. And that is technically fraud and you will be fired. Question number 14. Question number 14. Do I get paid for gas or mileage? No, you do not. But the good thing is you can write that off on taxes at the end of the year. That is, I write off so much stuff on taxes, I barely have to pay taxes, if ever, because I'm self-employed and I have so many legitimate deductions. And mileage is one of the biggest ones you're going to have to keep track of, and we talk about that in my program. Let's see, number 15. How do I file taxes? Every mystery shopping company that you do a job for, no matter if it's one job or 1,000 jobs in 1 year, you are going to get a 1099 for. So it's self-employed / contractor work. Number 16, can I record and post on social media like you? Absolutely not. When you sign up with each individual mystery shopping company, you are signing a contract of confidentiality and swearing that you will not share anything about your mystery shopping experiences with anybody because it's private, it's confidential. So if you are found to be doing so, you will be fired from all of the mystery shopping companies within a week because, again, they're all intertwined and they all share information. It is a very big industry, just extremely hard to get into. So do not do that. All right, so that is all the questions I get over and over and over again. So I hope this answers your questions. If I've missed something, please tell me in the comments. I'm happy to add it, but I really hope this helps you guys a lot. So I'll see you later.